Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 28th to March 6th. Just to let you know, I've had a bit of a cold, so if I sound a little funny or congested, it's just because I have a cold, so just letting you know. Okay, let's go into your reading here. Oop. What is the theme for Scorpio this week? Trust in the magic. Okay. I feel like you're also trusting yourself. I'm hearing like you're trusting something that you can do or something that you offer. It's like you're trusting that something is going to work out for you or that something is going to turn out in your favor. And it could be, some people might see it as, like you're taking a shot in the dark almost, but that's what it just looks like from the outside perspective. There is something about you trusting your intuition where it's like, I know what this sounds like and I know what it must look like, but I know within my soul that this is like the direction or this is where I need to go. Yeah, there's like something that only you can see or you can really understand how something is going to turn out for you. And I feel like there's like this rarity to it. Like there's something rare about something that you're doing or something that you're pursuing or going towards. And I'm kind of getting the sense that it's like people around you may not understand. And so it may feel like you're needing to be discreet about it, but there's just something that you know within your soul is right for you. So, okay, I'm curious. Let's look into this here. Okay, what's coming up for Scorpio? Okay, your creativity is like going through a rebirth. Like you're going to another level in your creativity for some of you. Or there's something you've been working on. There's something that you've been working on that's going to the next level. Some kind of project or just in your work or in your talents and skills. So let's say you're like an artist or something. It's like you're expanding to another level in it. And that's going to bring in like a whole new level of success or opportunities. You're attracting something towards you that you're totally ready for. And it's something you've been building and working towards for a long time. Even if it feels like there have been moments where you kind of gave up on it or you didn't really think that it was going to go anywhere, there's something shifting inside of you. So it feels like you're kind of allowing yourself to expand. You're just trusting your instincts to go towards something that, like you may kind of question, I don't really see how this is going to apply or how this is going to turn out for me, but you're just kind of going in that direction. But in that way, by trusting that, you're like allowing yourself to unfold and things to be revealed to you in their own way and in their own time. I feel like you're healing a lot of childhood stuff too. It feels like you're healing some childhood wounds, and that's helping you to open up more because it's not weighing you down. You're releasing a lot. There's a lot being released. Like more than you realize, because it could be just happening on an energetic level. Some you could be consciously releasing, but I feel like there's a lot that's you're not fully aware of. Like it could just be happening while you're sleeping, or your guides are helping you a lot too, really like supporting you in something that you're working on or working towards. Okay. So we have the Strength card here. And then we have the High Priestess. So again, following your intuition, following your spiritual path. So a lot of you are being guided to follow your spiritual path, and it's requiring you to be brave, to be courageous, to face something head on. It's also asking you to use your voice. A lot of you are beginning to use your voice. You're beginning to express yourself. So the throat chakra is opening up here for you. But there's something that you are building that is bringing you something that you've been nurturing, you've been growing, you've been tending to, you've been building within you that is bringing you your abundance. But there's also this 8 of air, which I'm going to look into here. So why do we feel stuck and restricted? What is the 8 of air for Scorpio? I need to know about the 8 of air. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. I dropped a card. 4 of water. So holding back emotionally. There's something here where you feel kind of restricted, but you're holding back emotionally. But we also have the 9 of earth, which is beautiful, and the page of earth. So in terms of career, you're definitely building something, and that is going to be very abundant. And I'm hearing the word lucrative. And you're kind of like navigating your way around it. You're starting fresh, you're starting new, but not really. I think your approach is just different. But there is something you're holding back emotionally. You're kind of withdrawing emotionally here. You're keeping to yourself quite a bit here. What do we need to know about the 8 of air and 4 of water for Scorpio? Oh, wow. 5 of water, 7 of air, the Emperor, and the Ace of water. I feel like this is separate from this. So something that has disappointed you, definitely something that has disappointed you, or you may just be processing some sense of loss. Yeah, it's like maybe something didn't work out. Maybe this has something to do with like a relationship, and you're really kind of keeping to yourself. You're being very discreet. I feel like you're having strategy behind something that you're doing. We also have the Emperor here. So you could be just kind of withdrawing or holding back from an emperor, or some of you are really stepping into your power. You're stepping into your leadership. You're stepping into your inner strength. And I feel like that's more appropriate here. It's like you are taking your power back from something that may have felt like it was depleting you or draining you. And by stepping into your power, you are feeling more fulfilled. So there's like this emotional fulfillment that's coming from taking your power back from something that I feel like might have been emotionally draining. I feel like there's something that was emotionally draining here. And then so you're also putting that energy towards building your abundance, like kind of creating something for yourself. You are shifting your focus onto your stability, your security. Let's keep going here. It's a lot of cards for that first row. Okay, what do we need to know for the rest of the week for Scorpio? 3 of fire. Okay, so I feel like you're kind of putting yourself out there more, taking risks, opportunities, kind of, I feel like you're trying new things is what I'm seeing with the 3 of fire. So this doesn't even necessarily have to do with work, but just kind of having like newer experiences, like maybe going somewhere you've never gone, or like taking a class, meeting new people, kind of just going on adventures locally, that kind of thing. I feel like you are allowing yourself to just put your energy in different directions than where it's been. It's like you're wanting to break out of some kind of stagnancy or some kind of shell, and you're ready to just like point your compass in a different direction. So I feel like you might be a bit more adventurous this week as well. Like you may be kind of like taking some risks or just doing something spontaneous that you might have thought about many, many times before you did it in the past. But now I kind of feel like your energy is opening up more. So I feel like you're kind of being more, I feel like you're also being more bold, like you're taking risks, taking chances, doing things. I feel like you're stepping out of overthinking, like you're coming out of the overthinking mind, like second guessing yourself. It's almost like if you allow yourself to think about it too much, you're going to talk yourself out of it. So I feel like you're just going to go do it. Like once something kind of pops into your mind, you're starting to just like, okay, I'm just going to go do it. I'm not going to even think about it too much. And I'm not going to be wishy-washy about it. I'm just going to go do something I want to do. And then I love that because it's kind of helping you to really get to know what you like and what you're about. I feel like you're kind of getting in touch with your sense of pleasure, like what gives you happiness, what gives you joy, what is exciting for you, what can you allow yourself to enjoy. I feel like you're opening up to a new level of permission, like you're giving yourself permission to just enjoy stuff, to just like let loose, to let down the guard. And I feel like you have your guard up with other things, like maybe with other people around you. But I feel like on the other side of that, you are opening yourself up to your own like life, like you're having your own party privately by yourself kind of thing. Or you're just kind of wanting to put your energy in a different direction. You're energetically shifting yourself into something new. And I feel like at some point that will manifest physically because I feel like you are feeling a bit restricted and stuck. Like there's a limit to how much almost like that you can really do. But I feel like that's going to change at some point because you are building something new for yourself and you're energetically shifting. So at some point, this will all kind of accumulate and amount to a shift physically as well, where you can fully embody your joy, your happiness here. Okay, what's going on here with the 3 of fire for Scorpio? Wow, your cards are flying today. 2 of air. Yeah. So I feel like you're also not really telling anybody about some of these new changes and things that you're kind of undergoing and doing for yourself. Like you're really stepping into a sense of independence and you're needing to also have a clear mind. So with the 2 of air, I feel like you are just kind of really setting up some strong boundaries and shielding yourself because I feel like it's like you're needing to make some decisions, but you really want to be clear about what it is that you want for yourself. And I also feel like you might not even be really talking to anybody. Like you may not even you may not even like seek counsel almost is what I'm seeing. Like you may just kind of, because you want the choice, you want the decision to be just yours. You want this to come from within your soul. What do you want? Not what do you think other people think you should want or anything like that. I feel like there's this need to get to the bottom or the root of what do you want? Because you might have learned maybe from the past that even with the best of intentions, people don't always know what's best for you, and that what one person thinks is a good idea may not be right for another person. So I think that you've learned that and you're kind of, be more of, I'm just going to focus on what's right for me, not what's right for everybody else, but for me. Like it's like that self-love, you're giving yourself you're giving yourself the things that you want and you're tuning into that. Okay, 2 of air for Scorpio. 4 of earth. Beautiful. And I feel like this is also helping you to build some stability and security for yourself as well. There's like a lot of things that you're doing in your life, whether it's a career, job, meeting new friends, going to different places, exploring things, whatever it is, by putting your energy out, like kind of shifting it out of the place where it's been. I feel like it's attracting opportunities of stability from different sources. So with the 4 of earth, it's like, okay, you're going to be attracting money or attracting an opportunity for growth, or you could even be, joining some classes and learning something new and expanding your knowledge base so you can, so you can kind of create more opportunities in another direction. You could also be attracting support in the sense of like friendships and connections and harmony and family, and just acquaintances or just people that I feel like you are building solid foundations for yourself because you are making necessary plans to kind of shift in a new direction, and you're making sure that you have all your bases covered. So do I have people in my life I can depend on? Do I have enough money to depend on? do I have enough knowledge and resources and like wisdom to kind of know which way I want to go? Do I know myself well? So it's kind of like you're kind of paying attention to all corners, and creating solid ground for yourself. So, and this is a form of self-love, this is how you love yourself, by having your own back. What are the things that I need? It's like you're getting to know yourself. What do I require? What do I need? What will help me to feel safe in life? I need friends. I need family. I need money. I need a career. I need a job that I'm really passionate about, that I can live, that I can make a living from, and happiness. I can express myself, and I want to be able to make a living from that. So I need that. And I need my spirituality, and I need my connection, and I need love, and I need all these things. So it's like, you're kind of getting to know yourself. What do I need? And what do I need to do in order to give myself those things? You're really taking command and leadership. And I think that's the emperor here. You're taking command and leadership in your life. And it's okay to do, it's not going to happen overnight. It's okay if it's not perfect. But I think that you have like a good idea, at least, at the very least. So I think there's like a spectrum of where people are on this. But I think that at the very least, at least you have a knowing that it's like, I need to kind of, no one's going to come save me. Like I have to do this, this is part of my path, is to learn to kind of be strong in myself, and kind of, this is what my life experiences have taught me. There's a reason why I went through all these challenges. It's like, it's really built up this inner strength in me. And now I'm being asked to apply a lot of that inner strength to create a very happy and abundant life for myself. It's like you're setting yourself up for success here in all different kinds of ways. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Because I think that you're preparing for some kind of ending. I think that there's something that you're wanting to kind of dismantle and break down, because you're seeing how you're breaking out of something that's been restricting for you. So with this Tower card, I don't think that this is like some kind of like, shocking event or anything. I think that for you, Scorpio, this is you wanting to move forward in your life. You are ready to, and it's like you're kind of working towards that with the 10 of air. It's like, that there's something that needs to kind of break down. That there's something that needs to kind of end, to help you're working on releasing yourself from something that has like reached its end. Like you're done with this, with the 10 of air. And it may not have happened yet because we have it reversed, but that's okay. I think that, we do things when we're ready to do them, pretty much. Like it's hard to convince someone to do something when they're not ready to do them. So it's like, it will happen when you're ready for it to happen. And I think that in the meantime, what's happening is you're kind of creating safety for yourself, because I think it's really important that you feel that, that you feel like you're ready to take some kind of leap of faith. And I know that you're kind of gearing yourself up for that, and you're working towards that. And it will happen when it's meant to happen, when your soul will tell you, when it's time, and you're trusting that. And you don't need anyone to tell you when that should happen. So don't ever let anybody rush you through major decisions and choices. Okay. 10. Yeah. 8 of water. Yeah. So definitely, there's something here that's just kind of, I feel like it's reached its end, not really fulfilled in something emotionally, and you're ready to just kind of like move on. But I think you're doing it in a very, I'm seeing like you're doing it in a stylistic way. Like you're doing it with flair. You're doing it with creativity. You're doing it with fun. I think that, like you're not letting it get you down. I feel like you have been through enough things in your life, Scorpio, where how to, it's like when things like this kind of start coming up for you in your life now, like the Tower moments, or this major endings to life, or not to life, but to like phases in your life. It's like you've learned to kind of take things with a grain of salt almost, like not that the ending itself or the change itself is small, but I feel like you've mastered the approach, like you've mastered to not really let it affect you in a way where it kind of brings you down, but that's what you're all about, right? Like transmuting these difficult things into beautiful like transformation with all this color and creativity and beauty. So you're like a master at it. And so I think that you have a pretty good handle on even like some of the most difficult, challenging transitions, because it's like life has trained you for that. That has been your training. And so now when it happens, it's just like, all right, let's do this. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I trust myself. I know what I want. And I know that life will be here to support me and guide me in the right direction. And you're also pretty grounded. Like you have a good idea of what the practical things that you'll need in order for you to move forward into a new phase in your life. So let's pick one more for the 8 of water here for Scorpio. Yeah, see, I love that. Wounded warrior. That's exactly you. It's like you are so good at kind of knowing what you need. You are a master at your own life. And, you don't really need anyone to tell you how to do it. You know what you need, you know what you want, and you know how to get there. And then we have the messenger of air, and then we have the ace of air. So there may be some kind of communication that comes in here. It could be a download. It could be your own insights, your crown chakra awakening or your third eye awakening. I kind of feel like that may happen. I feel like there may be a new height or a new level of intuitive awakening happening here for you. Maybe there's some healing that's also happening here, but it's going to just make you stronger. It's going to help you to give you more information and what direction to go in. I think your intuition is really heightened at this moment because there's a lot of messages and guidance that I think you're going to be receiving from spirit or from your guides. Oh my gosh, look at this. Beautiful. So with this 7 of fire, what I'm hearing is from spirit is to honor the ideas that you're getting. Because it may not look, again, like practical or logical from the outside perspective, but there's something here that that is totally meant for you. And other people may not be able to see it. And that's okay. It's not their path. They don't need to see it, but you see it. And so to trust that, because look at this, we have the 9 of water and we have the sun. So it's like, so that's happiness, joy, contentment, everything that you could possibly wish for coming for you by trusting this path and setting your boundaries, setting your boundaries with other people and not really letting them kind of influence or, even if they say things, it's like maybe if it's not resonating, just let it go through one ear and out the other. Then it's not for you, just like in readings, if something doesn't resonate, then, just leave it and don't take it. So I think that trusting yourself is going to be really important here. What else do we need to know about the sun for Scorpio? Oh, the king of water. Yeah, beautiful. So emotional mastery over yourself, again, is exactly what I was picking up on here in this middle row. Emotional mastery. I feel like you are orchestrating these massive changes and shifts in your life, and you have complete knowledge and control over like exactly what's going on within you. Even if some days it just kind of feels like a little bit more difficult to kind of maneuver through. There's some heavier emotions that you're moving through because you are healing. You are healing on a deeper level. I think also a lot of your heart is opening even more. There's a heart expansion, and there is what's coming in for you is a new level of compassion and empathy. Not that you don't have it already, but it's going to deepen. Like it's going to get even more deeper, where you're going to be able to have this almost like this angelic, loving, compassionate kind of energy pouring through you. And that's going to attract your abundance at like a rapid level. Like it's going to really draw it in. So it's almost what I'm hearing is the secret is in your heart. It's in your heart chakra. It's in your heart space. It's the more you can get that to open, the more you can get that to heal, and you can align with the heart chakra, it's going to attract everything that you're wanting. So the magic happens in the heart is what I'm hearing here. Two of fire. Okay, so taking risks, chances, believing in yourself, believing in your path ahead. You're also a leader. I'm also seeing that you're a leader and people are going to be following you. I don't know in what way, because I think that it's going to resonate differently, but you're a leader and people are going to be following you, and people are following you whether you realize it or not, whether they tell you that or not. It could just be like a thing that people just kind of watch you and they're like, oh, they take after the role modeling. Like you're a role model, you are setting an example for a lot of people. And some people may not even realize that they're being influenced by you, but they are. So there's something here that you're doing that people are really admiring here. And then there's the Lover's card here. Okay. So this could be self-love, a commitment to yourself, a commitment to your journey, putting yourself first, valuing yourself. And again, standing in your own power and not letting anyone really convince you otherwise. We have one more for the Lover's card. For Scorpio. I feel like some of you are going to be very successful at a business that you're starting. So there's a business. I see some of you opening. I'm seeing hotel or hospitality for some of you. So that may be something that some of you are working on. Maybe you're having the courage to open up your own hotel or something, or a restaurant, or a big endeavor. But it feels big and it has this entrepreneurial vibe to it. So there's this newfound confidence, and the confidence is coming from healing. It's coming from something being healed within you where you can see something clearly. So there might have been a wound in your confidence, or a wound in, what you believed you could do. And when that wound heals, you see the actual real potential that was always there. It's just the wound sits on top of it and it covers it up and you can't see it. So it's as you heal that, you're able to see more and more of your potential, and the anxiety around something not working out starts to kind of go away. It's not as overpowering, and this gives you the energy to really pursue what is truly in your heart and what you really love to do here. Look at that, King of Fire, confidence. So having the confidence, having the you're having your eyes set on a specific goal, and look at that heart. Everything is the heart is kind of what I'm feeling here. It's the secret is in the heart space, in the heart chakra. So following that, healing that, working with that is going to give you the answers, because I'm hearing sometimes when we try to make sense of things up in the mind, the ego starts to kind of really take control, it gets mixed up. We don't always know what is our intuition, or is it my ego, or is this coming from another place? But when we come from the heart, it's there's that truth there. So the heart never lies. And so when we listen to that, when we kind of connect more with that, then we can really follow a path that is, more in alignment with what we really want. It's going to lead us to our happiness and our joy. So standing apart from the crowd and not being afraid to kind of go up against things, not being afraid to face challenges. With the Five of Fire, I feel like you're standing your ground here. You're trusting yourself. You're also kind of in the space of not really needing to explain yourself to other people anymore. I feel like you are going to do what you want to do, and you're commanding a sense of like respect towards you. Not in a controlling way, but just, I feel like you have such strong boundaries that the people around you, like they just energetically wise, they just naturally are starting to just be like, okay, don't mess with Scorpio right now or ever, really. Okay, let's go into your oracle. Okay, higher self. Message from the higher self for Scorpio this week. Ooh, crown chakra. Crown chakra, as I got this huge, really major tingling on the crown chakra, and I put down the higher self card. So there's something definitely being like healed, revealed, or opening up there. Some of you, your crown chakra is going through an opening. Message from Spirit for Scorpio. Message from the earth for Scorpio. And message from your ancestors. I keep seeing inner child, so I feel like there's some inner child healing happening this week for you as well. Oh my goodness. Wow. And a message from the future self. Scorpio. A lot of cards. Okay. So a message from your higher self here. We have the shadow self and the moon. Yeah. So there's a lot being revealed that you might not have even seen yet, or some clarity coming into something, some illusion or self-deception. Oh, wow. Interesting. I love this shadow self card because I feel like there's something that you may find that you have been protecting yourself from, that you are starting to unravel. Like you're seeing it. You're seeing what you've been protecting yourself from. Because sometimes when we don't know what that is, how can we heal it? If we're not aware of what we're protecting ourselves from. But there is this real you that's emerging. And I feel like there is some kind of barrier or some kind of blockage or wall that we might have built around something to protect it. But the thing is that we might have forgotten that it's a wall that we built. And so there's something coming unraveled. There's more of a real you coming forward. And so you're going to find that there's more of this insight into what that is. So there's an awakening here. You're going to go through an awakening, but it's not a traumatic awakening. I feel like you've been through that before, and it's not like that. I think that it's going to be something that you actually enjoy, which would be nice, I think, for a change, to kind of go through an awakening that feels really fun, actually, because it's going to relieve a lot of pressure. It's going to help you to uncover something, show you what you've been holding on to that you don't need to. And it's not really going to harm anyone or anything. It's just simply something that you're just going to put down. You didn't even realize you were holding it. So I think that is going to be opening up doors for you in many different ways. And it's going to also open you up creatively. Let me pull one more here. What else does Scorpio need to know about the shadow self and the moon here? A lot of you might also be really tapping into your divine feminine energy, and that applies whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. Doesn't matter how you identify. It's just tapping into feminine energy. So your creativity, your flow, your intuition. Self-involved and spirit guides. So I feel like there also might be something here where you, your guides are leading you. They're kind of showing you. They're showing you where something might be. It's either projections from other people or where we might have internalized something. It's like we're coming out of some kind of limited thinking, and whether that was placed on us by other people or something that we just pretty much something that's been placed on us by other people. But there's something very monumental about that that's really healing. It's kind of helping us to come out of some kind of feeling of feeling like, we don't belong or feeling left out. Interesting. Okay, let's go into the spirit message by the book. Okay, so I think that as you're manifesting the life that you want, you are you're kind of doing things the right way. You're kind of doing it in a methodical way, like A, B, and C. I'm going to do this first, I'm going to do that first, and I'm going to do that first. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to do that. I feel like there's something to that, and you're going in the right direction. This is confirmation from Spirit that you're doing things by the book, and that you're doing it the right way. So you're good the way you're doing things. Okay, message from the earth. Trust your own understanding, fresh approach, new experiences and possibilities, and renewal of peace. Yeah. So it's like you have learned everything you needed to learn up until now, and you're ready to approach something in a different way. and that's going to open you up to new experiences and possibilities. It's also going to help you to expand and grow in something that you're building. And it's going to help you to feel a sense of like equilibrium. I'm kind of feeling justice card actually with the renewal of peace. There's something coming in here that's going to put your mind at ease. It's like you figured something out. You're trusting your own understanding from the lessons that you needed to learn, and you're able to apply them now, and then things are going to start working. Because you get it, like you get something that you needed to learn, and now it's going to start working out for you. So very beautiful. Okay, let's go into your ancestral messages. Let go and awaken. Yeah, so let go of what you think something needed to be, or let go of any kind of burdens. I feel like I'm also hearing to, in this way, let go, kind of send every lesson, even the difficult ones, even the painful ones, as you send them out, like out of your body, out of your experience, out of your aura, send them up to spirit, and ask for them to be blessed. Ask for them to kind of be transmuted into a beacon of light and, transformed. And thank them, thank the experiences, and thank the lessons, and send them with like a protection of white light around them, because they helped us to grow, and they helped us to expand, and they helped us to become who we are today, even the painful ones, even the most difficult ones. Again, you're going through an awakening. You're stepping into a more profound place of spirituality. I feel like a lot of you are going to be leading others as well in this spiritual journey, guiding a lot of people who are going through the things that you've already been through. And so you're going to be a beacon of light in many ways there, in your own unique way. Message from your future self, fulfillment and breakthrough. How beautiful. Yeah. So I love the fulfillment card here, because this is like, I feel like you're kind of coming to a place where you kind of found a place where you can be happy, where you can kind of really rest and enjoy your work, enjoy your life. You feel it's not that life won't continue to change or you won't have challenges, but there won't, again, I feel like this came up for you last week too. There won't be this like suffering attached to it. There won't be like this, I feel lost, or I feel like I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like there's more of a unfolding and kind of new experiences to experience, but I feel like you'll be on this path where you feel aligned, and that's going to bring in a whole new different set of experiences and people. And it's going to be, I feel like it's just going to be really fulfilling for you. So, very beautiful, beautiful journey that you're headed on here. Scorpio, I think March is going to be transformative. I think there's a lot that's going to happen in the month of March. And it's going to be one of those months where it feels like not longer, but a lot's going to happen in a short amount of time, it feels like. So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Scorpio.